Hi, Laura here, and we are back with the Risk Impact Matrix. This is something that comes up at the Level 4 modules and also in L5M2, the Risk Management module. And it's one of my favourites. So today we're going to compare it to a fast food company. Okay, so here you can see the risk impact matrix. Now, the calculation for risk is likelihood, otherwise known as probability, times impact. And that's what we have on the axes here. Likelihood of occurrence and impact on the organisation. So obviously, what an organisation would do is plot on here as to what the risk level would be in terms of likelihood and impact. And dependent upon that level, you create different strategies. So you can see here we've got ignore, tolerate, monitor, contingency plans, and prioritize. So we're going to go through each one of these different areas, applying it to a scenario to help bring it to life for you. So we're going to use a fast food example. Let's say a very famous fast food burger chain, for example. So low impact, low likelihood. So this is A here. So we've got low impact, low likelihood. And all we need to do is ignore or tolerate this. We're not going to create any plans for this type of risk. For example, this will be something like a customer getting a paper cut from the burger packaging. It's very low risk, and if it happens, then they can probably live with their paper cut. So we don't need to necessarily have any plans in place to deal with this. The next quadrant is high likelihood, low impact. So this is B. It's something that's highly likely to happen, but if it does, it's not going to have a huge impact on the organisation. So this we just have to monitor. For example, like a burger place running out of straws or the side sauces. Yes, it's not ideal, but you can stock tons in advance and you just keep a monitor of that situation. It's not something that you would need a full-on contingency plan for. And you'd hope customers aren't going to start protesting about a lack of tomato ketchup. Next quadrant, low likelihood, high impact. So this is C. This is something that is not likely to happen, but if it does, it would have a high impact. So what we need to do is draw contingency plans to mitigate the risk. So this could be something like robberies of the individual stores. It could be power cuts in these stores, or even, heaven forbid, something like a terrorist attack. So there needs to be a plan of action about what employees need to do if this was to occur. And the final quadrant, high likelihood, high impact. So this is something that would have a high impact on the organisation and it's highly likely to happen. So therefore, you have to focus on this first. This is your priority for risk reduction. It's the D here. So for example, right now, supply chain issues, running out of raw material like your meat, your burger buns, the cheeses, whatever it might be. There could be protesters creating logistics delays, maybe, like Insulate Britain, who will block motorways and so on, creating logistics issues. And Brexit and COVID here in the UK have created massive supply chain issues with goods being out of stock and so on. So if you're, say, a burger company or a chicken company and you run out of chicken or burgers, then that's a major issue for your organisation. So they need backup supply. So an organisation doing this risk assessment model or risk impact model ensures that they have the right strategies in place to manage those risks. I hope you found this useful. Please subscribe, check out our courses online and check back for a new model video soon. Thanks so much for listening. Bye for now.